Hello, and welcome to our Good Friday Kids lesson. I hope to be able to explain to you very quickly using an illustration why we call today Good Friday. You see, we are like this glass of water. Without sin, we are clear and clean and pure. But the unfortunate thing is that we have sinned. We have done bad things. We've done things that separate us from God. And because we've done those things, we're no longer clean. We are now dirty. We are now tainted by sin. Well, you see, Jesus came and He lived a perfect life. And because Jesus lived a perfect life, He came to be poured out for us so that we could be made clean. Now, I think first we need to explain something. Sins aren't just bad things that we do. They are bad things that we do, but they're not bad things that we do just to other people. See, when we lie or we hurt someone else, or we talk back to our parents, or we cheat on a test or cheat in a game, those aren't just bad things that we do to other people. Those are bad things that we do to God. And see, God is the ultimate ruler, and what He says goes. So when we do those things, we're not just doing them against other people, we're doing them against God. And you see, God is the only one that can forgive us of our sins. Think about this for a second. If I were to hit you, and then someone else came in the room, someone else could not forgive me for you, right? You have to be the one to forgive me, because I'm the one that hit you. Someone else can't do that. That's exactly the way it works with Jesus. You see, several months ago we celebrated what? We celebrated Christmas, right? We made a really big deal. We put up trees and decorations and wore green and red clothing for almost a whole month, and we sang different songs. And we celebrated Jesus coming into the world. Jesus came into the world, and then He lived a life a lot like the life that we live. Now, there were different things. He didn't have computers or the internet or Facebook or any of those things, but He lived a life a lot similar to us. He was tempted. He was put in situations where He had to choose whether or not he would make the right decision. And guess what? Every single time, without fail, Jesus always did what was right. And because Jesus always did what was right, He could be our sacrifice. You see, eventually someone, or a group of people decided that they were going to arrest Jesus. And then when they arrested Him, they put Him on trial and eventually put Him on the cross. We've probably all seen the pictures of the cross or pictures of Jesus on the cross. And you see, Jesus did nothing wrong. Instead, it was us that did something wrong. And because Jesus loved us so much, He decided to die in our place. He decided to take the punishment for us. It would almost be like if I did something wrong and then my brother came into the room and said, "You know what, Mom, punish me instead." Wouldn't that be great? Well, that's exactly what Jesus did for us. And because Jesus is good and because He loves us, He was able to wash our sins clean. And now, instead of being tainted by sin, we are now pure and righteous in the sight of God. I hope this helped, and I hope this helps you to celebrate Good Friday. Please stick around with us on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. With our live Easter sermon. And there's going to be a special kid sermon inside that service as well. So we can't wait to see you.